As I always say on Saturdays, this rocket ship, which is cryptocurrency trading, has left the building. So once again, to all of you just joined, thank you very much, guys. I see some very familiar faces. Adrian Gordon, Ben Sonorki. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Ben. One day you'll teach me how to say your last name. Bernard Brady, Bill Wilmot, Charles Griffin. I saw Charles on our last webinar today. Christopher Buckley. C. Buckley. What's up, C. Buckley? Very smart individual. Colin Morris, Evelyn, let me see, Evelyn Tawani, Fergal Shihai, I hope I pronounced that correct. Fiona Heinze, Frank the Tank. What's up, Frankie? Gary Booth, Gary Genovese, Italian name, Jackie Green, Jacqueline Nicholson, Joey Frisicano, another Italian that I love a lot. The Major Hitton Jr., Malcolm Keith, Roland Roberts, Sharon Willis, and Vince Whittle. Guys, thank you so much for being on this training today. This is the Privileged Car Club and Bitfunza live cryptocurrency training for March 14th, 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about the Privileged Car Club coin, the PCAR coin. We're going to talk about wallets to get you prepared for the ICO that's coming up here in the next few weeks. We just got back from the United Kingdom and Ireland. We're flying back next week. We have meetings all over Ireland, Scotland, and guess what? So many people are excited about the PCAR coin. That's right, guys. We have people already around the world that are ready to get into the private pre-sale. But the beautiful thing about what we're going to do with the PCAR coin, guys, is you absolutely have to be a member in order to take advantage of the private pre-sale. Now, the pre-ICO and ICO people globally, whether they're in PCAR or not, will be able to take advantage of that. But what we want to do is we want to make sure that our members are the ones that benefit massively from the very first phase, which is the private pre-sale. So this is why we've decided to launch the PCAR coin here in the next few weeks so that we can build our ecosystem of members around the world as much as possible. Because what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to create our own economy. Imagine this. Imagine having an economy of a few 100,000, a few 100 million people around the world being able to exchange value through the digital wallet that we are creating for the Privileged Car Club. And that's right, because if you think about it, guys, around the world right now, as we speak, about 3.5 to 4 billion global citizens have access to banking infrastructure. What about the other 3.5 billion people, right? 4 billion people. What about those people? They don't have access to banking infrastructure. They're rich in resources. I have a lot of friends that live in Africa. They don't have banks. Many of them don't. But they have mobile. They have the top of the line mobile devices. They got diamonds, timber, oil, gold, you name it, they're resource rich, right? So now you give them the ability, anyone around the world, right, that's in a country where there's not much banking infrastructure, you give them the ability to have a mobile social wallet with the Privileged Car Club, and all of a sudden they can start trading, buying and selling products and services around the world. This is what's exciting about the Privileged Car Club is our CEO and founder, our leader, our fearless leader, Andy Wall, has the visionary sight to understand that the future is blockchain. So for those of you that are in attendance right now, guys, many of you are going to be the people that are educating the masses, not just about blockchain technology, but about the Privileged Car Club. So once again, guys, this ICO is going to be one of the largest ICOs in the world. And the reason why I can say this is because my team just did about $500 million as a raise for the Dragon coin. You can go to drgtoken.io. You'll see my face on there. Max Garza III, you'll see my business partner, Dina Nestes, you'll see CB, JIT on that white paper and website, Abdul, I mean, literally, we've got a who's who of a team that's going to come in. The entire team that helped us with Dragon is coming over to help with the PCAR coin ICO, guys. That's how excited we are. That's how we know this is going to be just as big, if not bigger, than what we did with Dragon coin. So that should tell you something, guys, that we are in this long term, but we want to make sure that we provide value to you and your teams. And don't forget that people around the world will be able to use this social wallet and get massive value because, again, we're working on everything from travel to concert tickets to insurance. And little by little, guys, you're going to start seeing what we're launching over the next couple of weeks. And for those of you that are already in the Privileged Car Club, congratulations, because many of you are the ones that are going to benefit massively. Imagine being able to be in that garage when Google first got started, right? And it was just two dudes that were excited about technology. They didn't know what they were going to do, but they wanted to go up against Yahoo, right? And all of a sudden, you flash forward a few years and look at them, guys. At the beginning, they couldn't give away their stock. Literally, the people didn't want Google stock. They didn't know what Google was trying to accomplish. With the Privileged Car Club, it's different. We already have a massive ecosystem. We have people so excited and ready to penetrate other markets like Mexico, Canada, Australia, and many countries in Asia, guys. So you are seeing something that's so disruptive, and then combining that with blockchain technology, you're going to win massively for decades. So let's get into the training today, ladies and gentlemen, before I talk your ear off about how amazing your timing is, because it really is. Yeah, pretty much. All right, guys. So on your screen, let me make sure that everybody can see the screen real quick. Can everybody see coin market cap? Because we're going to do a quick market cap roundup, because yesterday and the day before we had some massive movement. Let me just make sure that everybody can hear my voice and see the screen. Ray, you can hear me? Fergal can hear me. Gary, the Italiano. Roman Roberts. All right, everybody can hear me. Perfect. So guys, as you know, Bitcoin is the absolute granddaddy of digital currency, right? If it weren't for Bitcoin, I wouldn't be here. Raymond Fulmer wouldn't be here. Chris Buckley wouldn't be here. Literally, Andy Wall wouldn't be here. But on your screen right now, you see that there's over 1,568 digital currencies being bought and sold around the world. That is pretty freaking phenomenal, guys, because at the end of the day, thank you, Jane. Thank you, Billy. So at the end of the day, guys, the market cap is shooting up to $317 billion. The 24-hour volume is at 16.2 billion, and the Bitcoin dominance, when you see BTC, that's just a ticker symbol, guys. Kind of like what Privileged Car Club, they're going to have the P car coin. But the Bitcoin dominance is down to 42.7. Now, when we first got started, guys, Bitcoin's dominance obviously was 100, then 95, then 90, and slowly but surely, there's so much phenomenal alternative coins with blockchain technology that are coming out that provide massive value to different ecosystems. So slowly but surely, this Bitcoin dominance will start going into 30s, 20s, 10s, and you'll see this, guys. But let's do a quick roundup because I want you to see something. So Bitcoin, the granddaddy, basically the one that started this entire party, is at $135 billion of market cap. Guys, bigger than eBay, bigger than Disney. I mean, Bitcoin is literally going to dominate this market for a while, right? Because again, it's based on mathematics. When you know that you have a finite supply, like Bitcoin only will ever have 21 million Bitcoins, right? So by the year 2140, when they're all mined, we will have 21 million Bitcoins. When you have a finite amount and you're increasing demand like crazy, because that's what we do, guys. We travel around the world to champion Bitcoin, blockchain, and all alternative technology. But you understand one thing, the simple law of supply and demand states that if you have something that's finite and you have massive demand, you're gonna have exponential price increase. So right now that you see Bitcoin at $8,002.83, that is nothing, ladies and gentlemen. We'll probably make a run this year to about 30 to 35,000 per Bitcoin. Obviously, there's been a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market the past couple of months. But that's, I mean, any new asset class, guys, that has volatility is gonna have that, right? Now, Ethereum comes in at number 2. Ether, their coin, guys, their smart contract blockchain is so amazing. It allows us to develop on top of that layer for many of our ICOs that we're running around the world right now. We just signed a contractual agreement with Pelé. So imagine the Brazilian soccer star, 77 years old, so excited about blockchain, and the one thing that he wants to do is leave a legacy. But many of the ICOs that we create, guys, we're creating on top of this ERC223, ERC223 protocol. And so their smart contract blockchain, guys, allows us to create magic. And at $49.5 billion market cap, they've reached that market cap way faster than Bitcoin. Being bought and sold at $501.28, they had reached almost $1,400, guys. So this entry point right here is actually pretty good, considering that it'll make another run up to about $1,500, $1,600 by year's end. Now, one thing I have to mention, ladies and gentlemen, this education is an education so that you can get well versed on all this technology. This is not investment advice, because at the end of the day, these are unregulated, unregistered securities. So you still have to do your due diligence. Just because I teach you about it doesn't mean you have to put your money into it, right? But if you see massive value in something that we teach you about, hey, you're a grown man, woman, and all you have to do is do your due diligence, talk with your financial advisor, and pull the trigger, right? Because at the end of the day, that's how people make money in securities, precious metals, real estate, and obviously now this new beast called cryptocurrency. At number 3, you got Ripple. Ripple's in at $24.5 billion of market cap, guys. Their XRP token shot up to 62 cents per XRP token. Just a few weeks ago, we're down in the 20-cent range, so that should tell you something. Now, Ripple's going to allow you for the very first time to make money off the backs of banks. Meaning, many banks right now, when you send a wire, when you do remittance, you have to wait 3 to 7 business days. Very slow process. Sometimes they mess up. You have to go back in there. So Ripple is going to allow commercial banks to speed up remittance. It's going to make it more secure, more efficient, cheaper. And at the end of the day, guys, remember, when something is decentralized, it's way harder to hack, right? So remember, for the very first time in history, you're going to be able to take advantage of remittance globally with XRP. Now, number 4, we have Bitcoin Cash. Roger Ver and his team are doing a phenomenal job trying to make this a transactional coin that people can use around the world. Many people in India are actually using Bitcoin Cash right now to pay for different services and products, which is pretty phenomenal. $12.5 billion in market cap, being bought and sold at $736.56. At number 5, one of my absolute favorite altcoins in the entire world. Charlie Lee is my homeboy, and I'll have him on one of these trainings one of these days, or I'll invite him to one of our events in the UK, Ireland, or the United States in the future. But Charlie Lee and his development team, guys, are absolute phenomenal. I think they're androids because they're just such geniuses working on the Lightning Network to help with congestion within the Bitcoin ecosphere, but also many other digital currencies, guys, because Litecoin, when we talk about Lightning Network, it's an open source platform. So many of these developers are helping us to future the TPS, which is transactions per second of all digital currencies. $7.1 billion market cap, up to $126.61. Guys, Litecoin basically is the silver to Bitcoin's gold. So when I tell you that this is highly undervalued, it's strictly from a developmental point of view, because they're also working on cross-chain atomic swaps. And Komodo just did a swap with Bitcoin Cash. Litecoin has done a swap with Bitcoin. So imagine in the future, no need for a centralized exchange. And that's really what we're working on for Dragon Coin, and in the future for also the Privileged Car Club, is these cross-chain atomic swaps. It's going to be pretty phenomenal. Number 6, we have EOS, and EOS shot up massively over the past couple of days, guys. $6.6 billion market cap, $8.39. This platform is pretty ingenious because it's going to allow us to build on top of their layers, guys. Many decentralized apps, many business applications. So when I say developmental platforms, it's EOS, Ethereum, Neo, Cardano. There's just many amazing platforms that developers like ourselves are creating magic as we speak. Number 7, Cardano. Speaking of another platform, $5.1 billion market cap, being bought and sold at 19.8 cents per Cardano token. ADA is the ticker symbol. Now, Cardano is very scientific, guys. They've got a phenomenal development team, a phenomenal marketing team. Their marketing team is literally killing the game right now. But what I want you to understand is, you know, Cardano, EOS, Ethereum, Neo, they'll be around for a while, guys, because at the end of the day, people have to develop on top of those layers. Number 8, we have Stellar, another transactional token. They're doing about 6,000 to 10,000 transactions per second as we speak. One of the gentlemen from Ripple broke off and actually came over to Stellar. They got $4.6 billion in market cap, being bought and sold at 25 cents. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, we hope that all digital currency wins massively so that people like yourselves and our teams, our companies can win with this new asset class. Now, number 9, we have the Chinese Ethereum. It's called Neo. Now, Neo comes in at $4.1 billion in market cap, being bought and sold at $63.90. So, guys, if you know one thing about China, they've got a lot of money, right? But they want to make Neo into the Chinese Ethereum. So if you're looking at Ethereum right now at $501 and they hit almost $1,400, imagine Neo in the future with all that maturity in that market and all that money. $63.90 seems to be a pretty good entry point when you know that they're going to be one of the only companies that sticks around in Asia after China rewrites all their laws on ICOs, exchanges, mining, etc. To round out the top 10 today, ladies and gentlemen, we have IOTA, the Internet of Things, IoT. Many of you are on a tablet right now, a smartphone, probably listening to this. So imagine in the future, guys, all the smart devices, all IoT devices being connected with the Tangle. Instead of the blockchain, IOTA is bringing a Tangle to the market. It's supposed to be hyper fast, and like the fees are supposed to be 0. So we don't know if they're going to kind of build a transactional layer on top, guys, because if you literally have that kind of speed as far as TPS and you're not charging a fee, you know, that's something they're not talking about yet, but we'll see. And so at $3.8 billion in market cap, being bought and sold at $1.38, $1.38, that's pretty phenomenal, because by 2020, this will explode. Think about people's homes right now, automation occurring all over the place. Smart lights, smart garages, smart coffee makers, so obviously smartphones, right? So this is something that you're seeing at the very beginning before IoT really explodes, and this is one of the leaders in the industry. So that is your market cap for today. Today's what? January, February, March, April. April 14th, 2018. I need some coffee. And let's get into the training, guys, because the training is pretty phenomenal today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to learn a lot about wallets. Now, the reason why I want to teach you about wallets today is because I want you to understand that you're going to win massively here over the next couple of months. The reason being, guys, is at the end of the day, what you got to understand about ICOs is that there's a lot of good technology out there and there's a lot of bad technology. So the more that you can educate yourselves and your teams and just people that want to, maybe they're on the fence, right? They don't really understand what a wallet is. They don't really understand, what exchanges are. This is where you're going to come in, and your knowledge is going to help infect those people so they can win massively with digital currency. So one of the most beautiful things about digital currency, guys, is it gives us all the ability to win massively in 2018 and beyond. And because of that, what I want you to realize, guys, is that one day, all of this, what we're seeing right now, is you literally are going to look back one day and say, man, I am so glad that I took advantage of my training, because if you don't take advantage of your training right now, ladies and gentlemen, one day you're going to look back and go, man, I didn't take advantage of Google when it first came out. I didn't take advantage of, Yahoo, Microsoft, Under Armour, Nike. There's so many stories that we have, right? But at the end of the day, what I want you to realize is right now you are seeing something that is so explosive and disruptive that many people, they think that it's like too late to get involved, but it's still, if you know baseball, guys, there's 9 innings in a baseball game. We're in the top of the first right now. So today you're gonna learn about the best crypto wallets for cryptocurrency ICO tokens. And when you're ready to burst out onto the cryptocurrency ICO scene and snap up the next big thing, good for you. While you're planning the biggest investment adventure of your life, a group of hackers is lurking in a dark corner of the internet waiting for you to make your first mistake. What's that? It usually has something to do with storing your coins in a wrong place and in the wrong way. Don't expose your crypto assets to unnecessary risks. Before you participate in any ICO, ensure you know where and why you'll store your tokens and crypto coins. An alternative to that is watching your funds being drained from your poorly secured digital wallet. And ladies and gentlemen, I've seen it happen. I've had a lot of friends lost a lot of digital currency. They've been phished. So this is why this training is very powerful. Let's explore this in more detail. What is a crypto wallet? A simple answer is that a crypto wallet is a piece of software that stores your crypto coins. A more technical answer is that it is a software program that stores public and private keys, which come in pairs, enabling the owner, which is you, to send and receive cryptocurrencies through the blockchain and monitor their balance. If you want to send, receive, or store coins, you will need a crypto wallet. Now, how does a crypto wallet work? Unlike a normal pocket wallet, the crypto wallet doesn't actually store your coins. In fact, the coins are not stored anywhere. The only thing that exists is the transaction records on the blockchain. So for those of you who don't know, guys, a blockchain is an open public ledger. And it's a beautiful piece of technology because it allows more transparency, right? So the purpose of a crypto wallet is to store your private key, a code that is only known to you and your wallet, which proves ownership of a public key, a code tied to a certain amount of coins. Think about the private key as the PIN code to access your bank account and the public key as your bank account number. So imagine, guys, you don't share your PIN with everybody, right? But if you want somebody to send you some money, you do share your bank account number. So that's the way you can look at this. So what actually happens when you send cryptocurrency? You're sending value in the form of a transaction. And as opposed to a number of coins and transfer the ownership of your coins to the recipient, for the recipient to receive and spend the coins you've sent, their private key must match the public address that you sent the crypto coins to. There's no actual exchange of coins, just a record on the blockchain. Now, it's imperative to ensure you keep your private keys securely hidden. And I'll repeat that. It's imperative to ensure you keep your private keys securely hidden. Again, just like your PIN, right? So that only you know where they are. Ownership of the private keys gives you the total and complete control over the funds associated with your corresponding public keys. If someone else gets their hands on your private keys, they can move your coins however and whenever they like. If that happens, all transactions are irreversible and you lose all your coins. To be on the safe side, it is also recommended to have a backup of your private keys to protect yourself from accidental loss. Being unable to recover your lost private keys will lead to losing all funds associated with them, which would be a total disaster, and it's happened time and time again, guys. I mean, we always tell people, buy a little paper notebook, keep all your usernames in there, all your private keys, your seeds. You want to back up all your wallets, and many people don't do that, guys. So don't be one of those people that loses a ton of Bitcoin or PCAR coin in the future or any alternative coins because you didn't back up your information. Now, why is it a bad idea to use exchange wallets to participate in a cryptocurrency ICO? Guys, specifically, this question has been brought up a lot over the last few weeks, and this is why I want to put it into the training. You don't control an exchange wallet. It may be confusing for a crypto novice to comprehend the fact that exchange wallets are not the same as bank accounts. While they do keep the funds for you as traditional banks do, you can't move your coins as and when you like it. To do that, you need to get the exchange wallet's permission, which is risky and annoying AF. You know what AF means, right? So with a private wallet, you are the sole owner of the funds stored inside it, as you are the only one who has a private key. Whereas the exchange wallet doesn't really belong to you. It is only generated on your behalf. It means you don't own its private key, and therefore nothing that's stored inside it. If you're planning to participate in an ICO, you should certainly get yourself a private crypto wallet. If you use an exchange wallet to participate in an ICO, you won't get the tokens. Yeah, you heard that right. If you use an exchange wallet to participate in an ICO, you won't get the tokens, okay? And that's pretty straightforward, guys. I just want to make sure everybody understands why we tell them that you have to use a wallet where you own the private keys, not an exchange wallet. So that's right. A cryptocurrency ICO smart contract typically sends tokens back to the address that the investment came from almost immediately. If you send coins from an exchange wallet, the tokens that are sent back won't actually belong to you. As the owner of the wallet, the exchange will also have full control of the tokens. While in some cases, exchanges eventually return the tokens to the customer, they are not legally obliged to do so. It sucks, man. I've heard people use exchange wallets and they don't get their ERC223 tokens. So it's a huge risk to take for a savvy investor such as yourselves that are becoming professionals. Now, what to look out for in a crypto wallet? Although Bitcoin is the most popular currency out there, it's quite likely you will purchase other crypto coins as well. In this case, it's best to set up a multi-currency digital wallet to be able to use several currencies from the same wallet and enjoy a more convenient experience. Checking what currencies a wallet supports before making up your mind is vital to ensure you don't need to set up a new wallet every time you trade new coins. Now, you can only choose the right wallet if you know how you're going to use it. Consider the following questions. And these are some questions that we always ask people, guys, when they're asking for advice. Will you use the wallet to make everyday purchases or to buy and hold digital currency for an investment? Will you need to access your digital wallet on the go from anywhere or only from the comfort of your home? Are there any specific features you're looking for in a wallet, privacy, cold storage, etc.? And again, do you plan to use a single currency or several different currencies, guys? These are questions that you have to ask yourself so that you can understand what kind of wallet you need to use for ICOs and future transfer of value. So exploring these questions will help you narrow down your option and choose a wallet that will meet all your expectations. So the beautiful thing about, Joey, exchange wallets are like if you had Bittrex. So many of us that trade on a daily basis, we trade with exchanges. So Bittrex, Poloniex, Lightbit, Cryptopia. So those are examples, Joey, of exchange wallets. Remember, you don't want to use an exchange wallet for an ICO. Great question. So what types of cryptocurrency wallets are out there? Not all cryptocurrency wallets are created to serve the same purpose. That's why we have written an entire guide to cryptocurrency wallets, and you're gonna learn more about it as we continue with this training. In fact, there are 5 different types to choose from: online, mobile, desktop, hardware, and paper. So let's define all 5 so you can have a better understanding. So online wallet, these wallets are convenient for people who need to access their coins on the go. Since they run on the cloud, online wallets are accessible from anywhere. However, this makes them more susceptible to theft and often requires extra layers of security, like two-factor authorization. Many of you that have wallets right now, guys, have 2FA, two-factor authorization, on your mobile devices. So a mobile wallet. Using a mobile wallet, which is simply an app you download onto your phone, comes handy if you want to pay in physical stores. Mobile wallets are considered to be safer than online wallets because a lot of times, guys, you have biometrics, so you have to put like your fingerprint to access your mobile wallet. And I mean, if you don't, you should set up biometrics with your fingerprint or your iris, and also two-factor authorization. Always, don't forget, always use 2FA. That way nobody can access your coins except for you. Okay, so now desktop wallet. Desktop wallet is something you download, install on your computer, and it can be accessed only from that one device. It is also safer than the online wallet, but if your computer is infected by malware, you may lose your funds. And let's talk about hardware wallets, something that we really harp on, guys. Once you start getting more trained, better trained, and you get more knowledge and you start getting crypto, we're going to make sure that everybody that's on this training has a hardware wallet. So a hardware wallet, it is one of the safest options because it is kept offline most of the time. Hardware wallets are special because they store users' private keys on a device, typically a USB drive. You can plug it into an internet-enabled device, authorize it yourself, and send or receive coins immediately. And number 5, a paper wallet, by far the safest option. Paper wallets is a physical copy of your generated public and private keys and can even refer to a printed sheet of paper. So we're going to talk about the top 8 crypto wallets for keeping your ICO tokens next, guys. And this is in no particular order. Here are the leading crypto wallets for keeping your ICO tokens. Now, remember, guys, when you start getting better and better trained and we start doing more actual trainings where we show you how to set up like a My Ether wallet, how to use a Trezor, many of you are going to benefit immensely because you're way far ahead of that learning curve. There's so many people that still don't really realize that you're not supposed to be using exchange wallets. But many of you on this training will never have that issue because you're going to apply your training, right? So Trezor. Trezor is a hardware wallet that offers a secure way to keep your coins safe from hackers and malware. The most prominent features include OLED display and cross-platform support. It supports a wide range of currencies, including Bitcoin, Dash, Litecoin, and others. The Ledger Nano S. The Ledger Nano S is a hardware wallet built to store leading cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ether, and Litecoin, and many others. Some of the most notable security features include backups and advanced passphrase. Keep Keys. Keep Key is also a hardware wallet that secures Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Dash, and Namecoin. It offers a USB connection as part of its features. So let's continue. Exodus, great wallet, guys. Exodus is a multi-asset wallet and the first desktop wallet or desktop software wallet to have Shapeshift built into the interface in order to allow for rapid conversion between various altcoins and cryptocurrencies. It lets you store your private keys in one application with a customizable user interface. Now, Fast Invest Wallet. This is something that's a little more brand new, guys, for many people in the UK. We'll teach you more about this in the future. But Fast Invest is a rapidly growing consumer loans investment platform established in 2015. Currently, the company is moving into P2P crypto loans and crypto trading markets and will launch a solid multi-currency crypto wallet for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and the FIT, the Fast Investment Token holdings. The wallet is set to start in 2018, and again, we'll do more training on this, guys, as we move forward. Now, the Fast Invest ICO started the 4th of December, 2017. Mycelium is a great wallet, guys. Mycelium is an Android-based multi-asset cryptocurrency wallet that has been tested by hundreds of thousands of users. Mycelium also offers hardware wallets and integrates with various third-party service providers. Now, many of you on this training have a Jax wallet and an Exodus wallet because we've been doing these trainings for months, for years. So Jax is a digital asset wallet that can be used to hold, control, and trade your Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash, Zcash, Augur, Salt, Civic, Qtum, Blockchain Capital, Bancor, and dozens of other blockchain-based assets. It offers a simple yet powerful set of features and gives you complete control of your private keys. Remember, if you own your private keys, great. If you don't, not great. My Ether wallet, guys, for the Privileged Car Club, ICO, what we're going to do is we're going to start training people here in the very near future on My Ether wallet, because it's one of the most phenomenal wallets out there for ICOs. But it's so easy that once we do the training on My Ether wallet, you're going to be like, oh, wow, this is just like using PayPal. Because that's really how, remember when PayPal first came out and none of us really used it? So we're like, well, how does this thing work? But once we used it a few times, it was easy as a piece of pie, right? So My Ether wallet is a popular choice among cryptocurrency ICO investors, as it can be used to sell, buy, and store ERC20 tokens obtained from token sales. It is an attractive option because it is an online wallet, which provides offline hardware wallet support at the same time. Now, we're going to talk a little more. That's the first part of the training, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much for paying attention. But now we're going to talk about the most comprehensive cryptocurrency wallet guide in the world. So, and this is a picture of a Trezor. Look how beautiful that little thing looks. So blockchain technologies are absolutely contagious, and it is growing enthusiast circles attracts more and more investors. If you're one of them, a classic issue you'll face is discovering the right digital wallet. With growing numbers of options available for your coins and tokens, it's critical to find the right mix of performance, security, and convenience. This article serves as a quick guide to the available digital wallets. Again, what is a digital wallet? I want you to really understand this. A digital wallet, also known as an e-wallet, is a virtual storage of a user's payment and identification information. For various payment systems, digital wallets allow people to streamline purchase process on dedicated services and can also be used together with mobile payment systems. Again, this is why we're telling you guys, being able to have a mobile social wallet for the Privileged Car Club in the future is going to literally open up markets that we never thought we could get into. So crypto wallets are unlike the regular e-wallets because blockchain itself is a complicated system, and choosing the right purse requires effort and research. Let's distinguish between different types of crypto wallets first, and to find the best option for your Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, or other altcoins. So cryptocurrency wallet types. There are 5 types of digital storage available for your use. Again, online, mobile, desktop, hardware, and paper wallets. Now, we're going into this information again, guys, because I want you to get a double dose of information. By the time you're done with this training, you're going to have a hell of a lot more information on wallets, and you're going to encode this information, because at the end of the day, if you learn it and you don't encode it, then there's no point in doing the training. But if you can get a double dose of it and it sticks and you start training your teams, that's the beauty of what we're doing today. So again, online wallets. Online wallets run on the cloud, therefore they can be accessed from multiple devices with an internet connection. Like every cloud service, online wallets are practical and convenient. However, they are also more susceptible to theft and often require extra layers of security. Even then, you have to be very careful about choosing the online wallet provider, as they have an extensive scam history. So now, mobile wallets, which many of you have mobile wallets on your phones as we speak. Mobile wallets are your phone applications. They're very handy since they can be used as a means of payment even in physical stores. All you need to do is install an app on your phone and open an account. In general, mobile wallets are considered to be safer than cloud wallets. The risks associated with mobile wallets are losing your assets in case your phone breaks down or encounters a security breach. This is why you always want to keep everything backed up, guys. In case you lose your phone, doesn't matter. If everything's backed up, you can get your wallet back just like that. So desktop wallets. Desktop wallet is another popular choice, which is also safer than online wallets. They are downloaded and installed on a PC or laptop and are accessible from the installation device. However, if your computer is infected with a virus, gets hacked, or experiences external damage, there is a chance to lose all your funds, unless you back it up, right, guys? Hardware wallets. Again, I want you to really pay attention to hardware wallets, because many of you, pretty much 99% of you in the future, will be using hardware wallets. Hardware wallets store users' private keys on a device. Remember, you own it, right? Typically a USB drive, they are able to make online transactions. However, most of the time they are offline because you don't want to keep it connected, guys. You want to have it offline, right? And that is one of their strengths. Various manufacturers make hardware wallets compatible with different web interfaces. Therefore, complete characteristics depend on wallets integrations. Hardware storage is also convenient because of its ability to send and receive currencies by merely plugging them into the internet-enabled device and authorizing yourself. Therefore, hardware wallets is the most expensive, but also one of the safest options. So to finish it off, guys, a paper wallet. Paper wallets are by far the safest options to store your digital assets. A paper wallet is a physical copy of your generated public and private keys, and you can even refer to a printed sheet of paper. You can send funds by transferring the money to wallets public address, and you can withdraw or send your currencies by entering your private keys or by scanning the QR code on the paper wallet. So again, guys, remember, you share your Bitcoin address, right? Like if you want to send and receive, right? So that's your Bitcoin address, but not your private key. So as an example, secret. Always keep your private key secret from everybody else. But your public key is just like your bank account. You want to somebody send you $100, you give them your bank account or your public key. But you never give them your PIN because then they can take all your money, and you never give them your private key. Okay. So digital wallet security. When it comes to crypto wallet security, it's important to pay attention to several aspects. Hot or cold wallet. The difference between cold and hot wallets is that a hot wallet is connected to the internet. These are all online and desktop wallets. Cold wallet refers to a wallet without an internet connection, such as your hardware device or a paper wallet. When your crypto assets are in the cold storage, it means that its access resides offline. However, you shouldn't keep all your eggs in a single cold or hot basket. A healthy balance between the two is keeping the long-term funds in a cold wallet and the ready-to-use funds in a hot wallet. Because remember, many of you are going to be trading in the future, guys. You're going to learn how to trade. So this is why you need a balance, right? You need to have a balance of the bulk of what you have in cold, and then obviously the currency that you want to use, whether it's Bitcoin, Ether, Tether. You want to have that accessible so you can trade in the future. So anonymity. Although most of the wallets are not connected to your ID, it's theoretically possible to trace you back via your wallet data. Since blockchain-based systems are public ledgers, bits of public data allow for backward engineering of your identity. However, it's not an easy stunt and requires a high level of expertise. Thus, cryptocurrency wallets are called pseudo-anonymous, which further can be translated to very close to anonymous. So security level depends on the wallet. All coin and token wallets are designed to be secure, but the way security incentives are implemented vary significantly. Primary security means are usernames and passwords, but you should also enable two-factor authorization, just like we told you in the previous chapter of training, guys. If possible, use trustworthy wallets and encrypt your wallet for extra safety. Besides that, make sure to update your software regularly. So updates often patch latest security holes and enable the most up-to-date security means. Guys, always stay up to date on any updates for wallets, because at the end of the day, you don't want any security holes where people can penetrate your wallet or phish you for your information. So back up your wallet. Creating several copies of your software wallet can prevent the worst scenario, losing your fortunes to software or hardware failure. Try to avoid keeping your assets in exchanges. Again, if you're going to be trading, obviously you want to keep some in your exchange, guys, but you don't want to be keeping like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bitcoins worth in the exchanges. So Joey had a great question. He wanted to know examples of hardware wallets, and again, here we talk about Coinbase, Bittrex, or Poloniex. They may seem convenient options, but every player who's been in the game for a while will tell you this: it's hazardous to keep your funds there. Over the short history of Bitcoin, there were numerous instances where exchanges have been closed, hacked, or just disappeared, never to be heard from again. Differently than banks, most cryptocurrency exchanges are not legally bound yet to compensate their users. Therefore, choosing an exchange platform with an excellent reputation is of paramount importance. So use a different browser to access your your online wallet. Browser extension malware is a classic way to steal your online wallet access. Allocating a specific and, most importantly, clean browser to access your online portfolios will reduce the probability of theft. And guys, we have a patent on an encryption technology that's we're about to explode globally. In the future, you'll be able to use this encryption technology on your mobile device or any keyboard environment, and that is coming out in 2018. We've been working on this with our technology partners over the last 3 years. We've pretty much, it's very effective in encrypting, keeping people from keylogging you, penetrating your mobile environment or your keyboard environment. So for those of you that are on this training, in the very near future, you will have direct access to that product when it first comes out. So now, keep your keys protected. The most important thing to remember is to keep your keys safe. If you lose your wallet's private key, you will lose your investment forever. Which cryptocurrency wallet is the best? Now, there's no single best option available for everyone. One size doesn't fit all. And when it comes to cryptocurrency wallets, it's important to consider the following variables. Which cryptocurrencies do you trade? Bitcoin or altcoins? How diversified is your portfolio? Are you a short-term or long-term trader? I would recommend being a long-term trader, guys, because those people that put their money into better technologies win massively over time, unlike day traders and margin traders that get their ass handed to them on a daily basis, especially in retracements. How secure are your trading tools and devices, and what is the security record of your considered wallet? What are the wallet's associated costs? Obviously, many online wallets are free, guys, but this is why we're talking about hardware wallets. So is the wallet UI intuitive and user-friendly? Kind of like Exodus, guys. Exodus is very user-friendly. How mobile and accessible is your wallet? Is it difficult to keep and easy to lose? Does it allow you to make quick purchases or sell-offs whenever needed? What is its latency? That's one thing about Coinbase, guys, is they're notorious for going down when there's massive amounts of selling or buying. So when we talk about latency, Coinbase is notorious for going down. So is Bittrex. This is what we tell you to be careful with having money on exchanges. Here are some popular wallets and that are considered to be safe and reliable in different situations. Now, single currency wallets. As a rule of thumb, going for an official currencies wallet is always a good option. Here are the official wallets of major cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, you have the Bitcoin Core wallet, you have Mycelium or Electrum. Ethereum, you have the Ethereum wallet or the MyEther wallet, or a paper wallet. Litecoin, the Litecoin QT, you always go to litecoin.org, guys, and you can download that Litecoin Core wallet. It's phenomenal. Dash, you got Dashcoin Core. Neo, you got the Neon wallet, the Neo CLI, and the Neo GUI. So most of the time, official wallets are easy to find on the company's websites. Now, multi-currency wallets, when we talk about software, here are some of the most popular multi-currency online purses. Again, the Jax wallet, an optimal crypto wallet software that offers both mobile and desktop applications. Use it to store your Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, Dash, Zcash, and dozens of other cryptocurrencies. Coinami supports 64 cryptocurrencies and is one of the best mobile wallets on the market. The only downside that at the moment it currently works with Android only. iPhone is coming out, iOS is coming out very soon, guys. So hang in there for those of you that are Team Apple. Konami is working on an option for y'all. Exodus is a solid desktop wallet which lets you store Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, Omise Go, Qtum, Dash, Basic Attention Token, Aragon, and many other coins. In fact, guys, they're allowing you to store many ERC223 tokens on Exodus now. So Exodus is a phenomenal wallet. Again, the Fast Investment wallet. Fast Invest is a quickly growing European peer-to-peer loan operator established in 2012. Currently, the company is moving into the P2P crypto loans and crypto trading markets and will launch a solid multi-currency crypto wallet for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and the FIT token holdings. The wallet is set to start on December 4th together with the Fast Investment ICO. Now, again, this is what I want to harp on today, guys, is the hardware wallets. Because everybody that's on this training in the future, I want to see your hardware wallets. So although more expensive hardware wallets are considered to be one of the safest options for crypto investors, a Keep Key, it supports Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a majority of other altcoins. Ledger Blue supports Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a majority of other altcoins. Trezor supports Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dash, Zcash, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, and other ERC20 tokens. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter which hardware wallet you use, just remember that they're super safe. The digital Bitbox, it supports Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, and other ERC20 tokens. Now, you do have cloud wallets, guys. Although we stress that online wallets can be dangerous, storing your coins on Coinbase and GDAX are safer than others, just so you know. Because we do have some people that are a little bit stubborn, so I'm going to tell you this. Coins in these exchanges are insured, thus providing a guarantee that you will be compensated even if the company is hacked. So again, Coinbase and GDAX, those are insured exchanges, guys. A digital wallet may be the most important investment decision. Therefore, it's worth to invest time and effort into choosing the right one. Although hardware wallets may seem expensive at first, at the moment they offer the most complete cryptocurrency storage option, combining both safety and functionality. Nevertheless, there are some decent hot wallets as well. The final decision is always yours, and you should stick with the wallet which lets you get a sweet good night's sleep, right, guys? So at the end of the day, I want to thank you all for being on this training today, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that this has educated you on the importance of finding the right wallets, right? Because at the end of the day, remember, some of you right now might be sitting on a few $1 million because you have a good amount of Bitcoin and alternative coins. But remember, many of you are going to benefit massively from seeing the private pre-sale of the PCAR coin during the ICO. Now, we're going to mint 333 million PCAR coins because remember, this is a digital currency, guys. It's a global digital currency. And we will have people like, I'll give you an example. Right now, we're not in India, right? Right now, we're not in Canada. Right now, we're not in Mexico, but we might be moving into those countries. But those people, because many of them don't have access to banking infrastructure, they'll be able to set up our PCAR coin digital wallet and be able to transfer value around the world. What about they want to come to an event? What about they want to buy some merchandise? What about they want to get some discounts, right? So we're going to have a huge membership of hundreds of millions of people using the PCAR coin mobile social wallet. So think about it this way. Imagine those people that right now, and you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be even people that don't have access to banking infrastructure. Imagine the people, guys, that maybe are overdrawn on their bank accounts, right? Maybe they're overdrawn $300, $400, $500. So when they get their check, what happens? All that money gets eaten up. You know, if they're overdrawn $300 and they get a check for $600, well, then their ending balance is $300. This is why that digital wallet is going to help many people that, one, don't have access to banking infrastructure, and two, might just be a little bit behind on life, right? So when you think about the transfer of value, remember, if, let's say, let me pick out a name. Let me see. If I sent out, if let's say that, let's see, Bernard Brady. So if I sent Bernard Brady right now, let's say that he's got a Wells Fargo account, and let's just say that Chase Manhattan, right? If I sent Bernard Brady $100, it would not be paper money. It would be ones and zeros, right? Because literally, I'm not sending him physical money. I'm sending him digital ones and zeros as far as a transfer of value. So once you understand the transfer of value proposition, guys, this is how we're going to win massively with the Privileged Card Club, is allowing people to pay for their yearly fees with the PCAR coin in the future, and also allowing them to pay for their event tickets, for their travel. I mean, there is just so many things that we have coming around the corner. This is why I tell you right now, those people that are on this training, you are the future of the Privileged Card Club and digital currency around the world, guys. So let me just give a quick shout out because we got to have a lot more people jumped on the actual webinar. I want to thank you very much for your patience today, ladies and gentlemen, because what Fergal said, don't be sending it to Bernard. He's loaded. LOL. Well, guys, Fergal, thank you very much. My wealth of knowledge is now your wealth of knowledge. All Privileged Card Club members, we're all one big family. So like I told Andy Wall, part of this package that you have on a monthly basis is you get trained by an expert, absolute expert in ICOs and digital currency. And for many of you that met me, you understand that this oozes out of my pores. I love teaching people about blockchain technology, Bitcoin and all altcoins, because I want you to understand that there's an absolute digital gold rush happening, and not many people are taking advantage of it. But with our training, we hope to educate you to the point where your families can win massively and you can create generational wealth. Just like Bernard, right, Fergal? Bernard already has generational wealth. We're all just trying to catch up to him. So that being said, let me just throw out a couple of shout outs because this is being recorded live globally. We got Mr. Adrian Gordon. We have Miss Annette out of Sweden. What's up, Annette? Great to see this beautiful woman's face on this webinar. She's an absolute joy. We got Bernard Brady, Bill Wilmot, Charles Griffin. Let's see, Christopher Buckley, C-Buck. What's up? Colin Bell, Colin Morris, Derek Telez, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend. Evelyn Tawani, Fergal Sheehy, Fiona Heinze, Frank the Tank, Frank 80, Gary Booth, Gary Genovese, Ingram Law, Jackie Green, Jacqueline Nicholson, Jane Flavahaven, Jeanette Macer, Joey Fizicano, John McAvoy, Ken Goldberg. What's up, Kenny? Kieran Powell, Major Hinton Jr., Malcolm Keith, Mike Ford, Ray Fomer, Big Ray, Sharon Willis, Victoria 80, and Vince Whittle. Guys, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for spending some time with us on this Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon, or Saturday morning for many of you around the world. We love you, we thank you, and we hope to make sure that we see you at the top of the mountain, because digital currency is not going to go anywhere, guys. China tried to destroy Bitcoin. They couldn't do it. With all these alternative coins that provide massive value, just like the PCAR coin is going to do in 2018 and beyond, you right now are staring at the digital gold rush of the future. So take advantage of it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a beautiful weekend. Hug your family members. Give them a kiss, because guess what? You're about to create generational wealth. God bless, and this webinar is now adjourned.